the vast majority of our calls for service are dealing with people in mental distress, and it seems to be increasing. So on the day that we dealt with him, that we're talking about here, he was out running in traffic. He was kind of rambling and yelling at motor vehicles. At some point, he was yelling that he wanted to speak to the Coast Guard, just really making no sense. Understanding he was in mental distress, one of the officers referred to him by his first name of Michael, said, we talked before, do you remember me? Michael, it's me. And trying to really establish that personal relationship. Continued to walk away, and the officer chose to deploy the BolaWrap device, which was at his lower body, and they were able to secure him very quickly without any injury to him or the officers. And then following that, they continued to have dialogue with him. We were fortunate that we were able to end this encounter early with this device, because it could have immediately changed to an entirely different outcome had we not been able to control him as quickly as we were. In this particular case, you can see this gentleman, Michael, was walking away at a pretty good clip as the officers were moving. And one of the benefits to this device is that green laser, that horizontal green laser, which you can clearly see in the video, particularly in low light conditions, really provides the officers their bearings about where they're at and where that they're targeting on the body. Conversely, some of the, like in Taser's case, for example, you have the red dot laser, or two of them, and at a distance and somebody's moving and they're very small, it's a little harder to see. So I appreciate that feature on this device, because it really does provide the officers a better targeting area. It's easier for them to see. And even though the subject was moving and the officers are moving, and you get that movement and that bounce with that laser, I think that was very helpful for them to be able to acquire their target and deliver that BolaWrap, as you saw in the video. Once we started to research this device, and I had those conversations with our elected officials, they are completely on board with what we're trying to do in the way of, again, minimizing the exposures and liability to our community members and to our city as an organization.